Hey guys, so I'm out for a run walk. I got to get myself used to walking. I can't get to the gym, so I usually do about 30-35 minutes on the elliptical. So I gotta to spare my knees. The only running I like to do is on basketball court. But anyway, it's interesting. People are like more friendly on the on this path. The people that are running and walking their dogs today, with this COVID stuff, everybody's, hey, how you doing? So it's interesting. And so I probably times I like walking because I like listening to podcasts. So I don't really want that to end, and I'm just alone in my thoughts. I was having a conversation with somebody. We're getting ready to roll out kind of a financial education program, empowerment program, and / business opportunity. And I had somebody I was talking to about it. Well, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm an introvert. And and a lot of you, when you see stuff that people are sharing with you now, you have to become a different person. So part of, you can't win the way you are right now, okay? And so as you start down this journey to, what we're going to coin economic independence, you have to get into shape, so to speak, mentally, so that you think differently, right? What Jim Rohn says, one, profits are better than wages, right? Wages make you a living, profits make you a fortune, but you have to learn how to create profits, and you have to become a different person. There's the 1% and the 99%, but the 1% are 1% because they think differently. There's a book I read by, what is his name? Kyle Cameron. It's called the difference between how wealthy people think and middle class people think, or even Rich Dad Poor Dad. And they literally don't think differently. They think like complete opposite. And most of the financial information out there that's designed for middle class, the wealthy people do the complete opposite. So, but most people want to know, what do I have to do, Curtis, right? And so I think in Rich Dad's second book, Cash Flow Quadrants, where he talks about, the employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor, they literally think differently, right? And so if you want to move over and get on the other side of money, then you have to learn how to think differently. You have to, so it's called be, do, have. So everybody wants to know what to do. Well, which stock should I buy? People are calling me up, oh, so-and-so is down. Now they're broke. They ain't got 3 months, 6 months of cash like I teach people to set aside, but they want to speculate and take a flyer. And maybe you do some of that, but you're out of whack. I want you to check out my current podcast, which is the 5 principles of personal finance. So there's 5 things that we're teaching in what we call your personal financial snapshot, and they're in order, right? So it's about being. Who do you have to be? And so how do you develop that? Well, your number one asset is you. So you've got to work on every day your mindset, your skill set, and your network. What does that mean, Curtis? You need to read. I teach our clients, you need to read 2 books a month, minimum, okay? I used to say a book a month, but you need to get faster than that, okay? A book a month on money, on success. So maybe a book on mindset, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad Poor Dad, beginning to become financially literate. And then, but right now I'm reading with a good friend of mine now and a client. I'm reading Atlas Shrugged, right? And something that inspires you, biographies or something on skills. I've got one of my nieces reading, what do I have her reading? Richest Man in Babylon. Then I'm gonna have her move to, for example, a lot of young people I'll have read that, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and Start with No by Jim Camp, which is a book on negotiation. So you have to be able to negotiate. Everything is a negotiation. So that right there, if you're a young person, you hear this when I post it, that will that'll put you in rare air, because most people don't know how to critically think. Most people don't know how to negotiate their salary so that you can get a bonus when you get out of school, okay? Most people don't know how to communicate, how to use LinkedIn. So while everybody's on lockdown, what you should be doing instead of binge watching Netflix is work on your skills. So just keep looking. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. Have a great Sunday. Talk to you soon.